Hey guys, I am back with a new video today. In today's video, I have some exciting news. I'm checking out Noah's Heart. Noah's Heart is an MMORPG on a mobile that is coming out very soon. It's currently in its closed beta, so I'm going to be using some footage letting you guys know if this game is worth playing or not, giving you guys my opinion of the game. So if it's your first time here, it won't be your last. Guys, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. I make mobile MMO content, and let's jump right into the video. So Noah's Heart has been in development for I think 4 years. So as you guys can see in the character customization screen, they don't have a gender lock. So I mean, if they spent 4 years on the game and they had gender lock and no character customization, it would be a big failure. But they haven't disappointed. You can change between both male and female, and you can customize your character just like you want. Now this reminds a lot of people are probably wondering, hey Spid, this looks like Dragon Raja. And yes, the developers of Dragon Raja actually made this game, Archosaurus or Zulong Entertainment. They also made Will of Kings, so they have some really good MMOs that they have worked on before, so that has potential for this game to do good. Now Zulong is also, let's be real, pay to win, but the game they make is very good. So we have character customization. You can design everything, every part of the body of the character, from face to eyes to body size, so you can make your character unique. And I know that is very important to me. I don't know about you guys, but for me, being able to customize your character properly is a very important feature for me, because I want to have my own character. I want to be unique and I want to look like everybody else. And you can do that, change between male, or you can change between female, and basically, you know, work on your character just like you want. Now this game is very large, guys. It is 10 gigabytes of release, so I hope you guys have some good phones, because it's going to be a massive file. But it is said to be potentially, or allegedly, is going to be the largest MMORPG on mobile when it comes to like the size of the map. Like the map is so massive and so huge that you will be able to roam around for endless of hours, and it's supposed to be like the largest thing. That's like the selling point of the game, basically, is the map, how large the world is. So right now, like initially, if my first impressions are good so far. I like both, you know, being able to customize your character, being no gender lock, and having such a massive game backed by you know, a company that has a good record of mobile MMORPGs under his belt. And being that this game has been in production for 4 years, I don't think this game is going or trying to like milk you dry. If you spend that long on building an MMO, you actually want to try to build like a proper MMORPG, basically. So, you know, it is exciting news after all. Now, looking away from the character customization and jumping into the classes, you can see that now the classes aren't like the best or the most exciting thing that I've seen. I was hoping for something more. We have like the typical warrior tank style class, you know, a melee fighter, up close, and it seems like it's going to be a little more tanky than the other classes. So it's going to be like the typical, you know, tank. If you're used to playing that warrior style class, it will definitely be for you. And then up next we have like the dual sword warrior. You know, I mean, you could call it maybe an assassin type or a melee, you know, a fast assassin's striker. So it will be like good strong burst DPS. And again, another melee class, which is surprisingly, we already have two melee classes off the bat. And then we have the Lancer, again another like mid-range melee class style class, but with the spear or long-range spear, so you'll be able to keep your distance a little bit. But again, it seems like this game is really focusing on you know, the melee. Now what is really disappointing to me, I hope this is only the closed beta, but you know, we have the ranger, which is like the long range typical archer. But I really hope that these four classes are just in the beta, because you know what I'm missing, let's be real, what we're missing here is a mage, a wizard, and we're missing a healer. You know, I really want a holy trinity, especially in such a game that's been hyped up for so long. You want to see that holy trinity and being able to do some challenging dungeons and raids with it. So kind of disappointed when it comes to the classes, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully it's just a closed beta and we will get some good classes later on. Now when it comes to the gameplay, there is no auto combat from what I've seen so far, and there's no autoplay, so that is a massive plus. Now, these small things can change over time, but right now, no auto combat or anything. You have to actually do questing and everything yourself, and it will be very manually, which I like. We both have Tower of Fantasy that I was talking about yesterday, and now Noah's Heart that is trying to go the other route of not being autoplay. It is a huge thing for MMOs and mobile generally. Now, when it comes to the world looks amazing. The world is massive and huge. And honestly, the combat looks really good too. Now, when it comes to the combat, you can actually move while attacking in this game. So you won't be able to stand still. So your skills and everything, you'll have your movement and you'll be able to... The combat looks very fluid. It reminds me actually a little bit of the Dragon Raja combat, which I really enjoyed because they have all different type of skills. And again, you can move while attacking, and the bosses and the mobs have mechanics that you actually have to follow. And skills you actually have to pay attention to. So you have the dodge ability and everything. So combat looks great, but again, I really wish they had the Holy Tree. But it looks like they're going more of the, instead of the World of Kings route, they're going the Dragon Raja route. But maybe this is supposed to be like Dragon Raja Part 2 or something, you know? I mean, that's what the vibe the game gives me, at least. But again, overall, gameplay looks amazing, the world looks amazing, and the storyline looks really intriguing. So I mean, you can clearly see that they have put a lot of effort into this game and they want it to be a great success. So we have to see later on how it is. Now, I really want to do a little bit more research when it comes to the cash shop, because let's be real, Archosaurus and Zulong, they're used to... I mean, at the start of the game, it's not that pay to win, but a month into or 2 months into, it becomes very pay to win and very expensive to play. So we'll have to take a closer look at the shop in a later video. But right now, the game looks good, in my opinion. You know, a world has amazing features. You have the climb features, you have mounts, and I mean, let's be real. If this game is supposed to be the largest game on mobile, I mean, size wise, when it comes to the world, you better have mounts. You know, that is like the minimal you can ask for, because I'm not walking across this whole world. There is no way that is happening at all. Now, a little more combat, you know, some dungeons. You know, all the dungeons seems to have the mechanics. You have to follow the different mechanics. You have, you know, the typical mobs and boss fights that will give you the loot. So you will have to, you know, play with your friends. It seems like the party is set on 4 currently, but I won't be surprised if you can actually, you know, the usual size these days for you know, dungeon sizes are 5 and not 4. So we'll have to see if they're going with like the size of 4. Right now they're using the size of 4 from what I've seen mainly, but we'll see if they do like a size of 5. But the combat, again, looks very fluid. It looks really nice. You have amazing dodge abilities. All different classes have different mechanics. You can see like the, what do you call it, all the different the classes, they all have different type of skills and mechanics, so you'll have to actually learn your combinations and use those good combinations to use when you actually do these dungeons and you know, the PvE. So it seems like they put in, again, a lot of effort into the dungeons too. Yeah, all the dungeons and bosses do have different type of mechanics, so we'll have to see. You know, what I really hope to see, guys, I'm gonna be honest, what I am missing from this game is raids or mass dungeon player dungeons, or, you know, that is what I'm missing. But honestly, if I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion, I don't think this game will have raids. And the reasoning for that is a very simple reasoning. It's because they have no healer. You know, it's just that simple. You can't have mass player or difficult raid fights or dungeon battles and not have a healer or the Holy Trinity, because, you know, you have 20 players in a raid that is challenging, everybody's gonna die if you don't have a healer. It is just what it is. I don't think I've ever seen like a full DPS focused MMO have successful hard PvE content. But overall, guys, my opinion of the game, I think this is a great game so far. Combat, again, nice. Character customization is nice. You know, world looks amazing. They done a great job on it. The only thing that, again, I don't like are the classes so far. There's no auto combat. There's no auto quest 2, and you have climbing abilities, and you have, you know, mounts and everything. So it's gonna be like a good, fun game to play. I will be releasing more content on the game, and when I get to know like the global launch, I will let you guys know. And if you guys are wondering and have any questions, just follow my socials below, guys. I'm very active, so just ask me any questions that you guys want. Let me know if you guys are looking forward to Noah's Heart. You can't currently play the closed beta because it is limited. So unfortunately, you'll just have to look at the content if you guys want to on YouTube. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.